3 days after the storm, people across the region are still cleaning up from the devastation.
This includes Bridgeton, and it's the third time in 14 years the St. Gerard Park and St. James neighborhoods have been hit by a tornado. Our Annie Krall is live there tonight, where homes are still without power. Annie?
Mike and Kelly, this is one of the hardest hit homes on Scotch Drive. What used to be a garage now has a tree jackknifed through the top of it, and the roof, well, that's in another neighbor's tree, or long gone by this point with all the high-speed winds. We spoke to the next door neighbor who says the family who lives here, thankfully, was at home during the storm.
I didn't expect a tornado to hit. I thought it was just going to be, rain and storm, this and that.
But it was a lot more than rain that blew through Bridgeton on Friday night. The National Weather Service confirming it was an EF2 tornado causing severe damage, especially on Scotch Drive. Cleanup underway Monday as neighbors remembered what it looked like 3 days before.
When they told me the box truck had tipped over and whatnot, and the windows over here had gotten smashed. Both of our bedrooms, and the roof got torn off.
Backyards full of debris as if parts of someone's house had been turned inside out. The power in this St. James Estates subdivision was still out on Monday night, which means no heat for some homeowners, including Glenelle Hull, who's lived in this house for 60 years.
I call myself a miracle living in this. There's 15 houses on this block, and I'm the only house that didn't have at least some damage. I don't even have one shingle off.
Unbelievable, the 89-year-old says, considering some of the worst damage in the city is right across the street.
I'm not God's favorite, but I attested to God's protection. My neighbor said the same thing to me. And it humbles you to think about.
Hull telling us that after losing her husband, Howard, last May, she's being watched over by more than just her nearby children and great-grandchildren.
These two young men that lived next door was at my front door, and it rained, pouring rain, to check on me to make sure I was okay.
Everybody in our neighborhood has been gathering around the last couple days, helping clean up, and everybody's just pitching in to do a good thing, survive and stick together as a community.
Ameren has been working around the clock to restore power here for anyone in the area who needs to charge their devices or maybe find a place to work for the next few days. The Bridgeton Recreation Center on Fifi Road is open. Reporting live in Bridgeton, Annie Krall, 5 on your side.